This is space, baby! We have a question for you. Have you ever wondered before falling asleep if there's life on other planets? Or in other galaxies far, far away? So far, human exploration of the space showed no signs of any form of life. Although the technologies develop really fast and we expect a human mission to Mars anytime soon, there will be decades before we decode at least some of the space mysteries. For now, we are alone. And we are so small. We in Smart is the New Sexy invite you to take a visual trip through our solar system and through other galaxies to comprehend how huge space is and how small you are in it. Come on, let's go! Before we can grasp how huge space is, we must realize just how small our planet is. We live on a rock floating through the empty space at a great speed. Its pale blue dot, like the Voyager 1, saw us leaving the solar system. We are small. The size of the Earth around the equator is almost 24,901 miles, and in the north-south direction, it's 24,859 miles. Immense compared to your shoe size, for example. In our solar system, Earth is the fourth largest planet. Yeah, don't laugh. Among 8 planets, we are the fourth. The smallest one is Mercury. Mercury's diameter is 3,030 miles, or 4,878 kilometers, comparable to the size of the continental United States. Mercury is only a bit larger than Earth's moon. Get too close to the sun, and this is what happens. Its day side is burned by the sun and can reach 840 degrees Fahrenheit. 2 spacecraft have visited Mercury. Mariner 10 flew by in 1974 and 1975, and Messenger had orbited Mercury over 4,000 times in 4 years before exhausting its fuel and crashing into the planet's surface in 2015. Mercury is dwarfed by Mars, our second home to be in the nearest future. However, the processes that make our planet habitable shut down millions of years ago here. It's red and dead. Mars is just a giant fossil. The mysterious red ball possesses blunt landscapes featuring both the highest mountain and the deepest, longest valley in the solar system. Its radius is about 2,106.1 miles. Both Martian moons, Phobos and Deimos, might sometimes show up in the sky at the same time. Their discoverer, Asaph Hall, named them Phobos, fear, and Deimos, panic, after the 2 sons of the Roman god Mars. Sounds logical and a bit scary. Scientists suggest that billions of years ago, Mars was much warmer and nicer place to live with oceans and maybe even life. Let's go there next. Next, coming up, the morning star, the evening star, Venus, with a radius about 3,760.4 miles, and with only our planet that can be compared to Venus's size. We all heard that men are from Mars and women are from Venus, but did you know that Venus is much bigger than Mars? Venus, our mysterious hot neighbor, possesses a gaseous atmosphere composed of deadly carbon dioxide with clouds of deadly sulfuric acid. The Venus is one angry goddess. Nothing can survive here. The planet's spectacular yellow clouds reflect the sunlight. That's why this is the solar system's brightest planet. Venus achieves a temperature of 870 degrees Fahrenheit. Woohoo! That's hot. Earth is definitely the place. Okay, we ran out of the small planets in our solar system. Let's see what sizes we have left. Neptune. The 8th planet from the Sun, Neptune is known for strong winds, sometimes faster than the speed of sound, the fastest detected yet in the solar system. The planet has a radius of about 15,299.4 miles. Neptune is about 17 times as massive as Earth. Okay, Well, it's quite imaginable. What would you get if you mix a bunch of frozen water, methane, and ammonia? That's right, Uranus. This planet has a radius of about 15,759.2 miles. And it's the odd one. It basically orbits on its side. Astronomers think the planet collided with some other planet-sized object long ago, causing the tilt. The axis of Uranus' spin is nearly pointing at the sun. We'd love to see that live. Oh, and yeah, some time ago, Uranus got so greedy that he made 27 moons to orbit around it. That's right, Uranus has 27 known moons. All are 16 to 96 miles in diameter. Instead of being named after figures from Greek or Roman mythology, its first 4 moons were named after magical spirits in English literature: Miranda, Ariel, Umbriel, Oberon, and Titania. Here's an idea for a baby name. The 6th planet from the Sun is known most for its rings: Saturn. The giant ball of gas so light it would float on water. Its spectacular rings would stretch almost from Earth to the Moon, but they're just a few feet deep. The rings are formed by millions of ice cubes. Ones are the size of a snowball, others larger than houses. It spins faster than any other planet, creating crazy whirlpools on its surface. Saturn, with a radius of about 36,183.7 miles, possesses moons, but it is better known for its rings. However, it has more than 60 little moons following this giant around the Sun. The most massive planet in our system is Jupiter. It's really huge, guys. What a monster, at least 1,000 times bigger than Earth. The enormous planet has a radius of about 43,440.7 miles. So vast you can fit all other planets inside it. It's a mostly gas world, mostly hydrogen and helium. Its big swirling clouds are colorful due to different types of trace gases. If you land here, you'll be sinking through the layers of gas and maybe never hit a solid surface. Jupiter's famous Great Red Spot is the biggest and most violent storm in the solar system, at least 3 times the size of Earth. It's been raging for more than 300 years. Jupiter also possesses 4 large moons and many smaller moons with very familiar names: Europa, Io, Callisto, and Ganymede. Some scientists say that Jupiter could fuse into a binary star, but obviously it didn't happen. Why so lazy, Jupiter? And finally, the one to rule them all, the one that controls everything within its mighty gravity field, the one that commands the planets to orbit, the Sun, in all its mesmerizing splendor. If you want to measure, it's roughly 109 times the diameter of the Earth. It sheds most of the heat and light that makes life possible on Earth and possibly elsewhere. Planets orbit the Sun in oval-shaped paths called ellipses, with the Sun slightly off-center of each ellipse. What would happen if the Sun disappeared? We wouldn't notice it for the first 8 minutes because, the light needs some time to travel through space. It would become extremely dark, and the Moon would disappear as it won't have sunlight to reflect. Photosynthesis would stop, and that means no more oxygen production for us. Too bad, we need it more than Wi-Fi. Plus, the Earth would cool down very quickly. In just a week, the temperature would fall down to 32 Fahrenheit. Without the center of gravity, it will quickly fly out of the solar system. Now, you know how important the Sun is. We learned in school that planets revolve around the Sun, but there's another theory. The solar system is moving through space at a speed of around 70,000 kilometers per hour. The rotation of the planets look like a whirlpool, and the Sun looks like a comet. It's a theory, but it could be true. The Sun is a pretty big star, but it's nowhere near the sizes of other stars that we know. To name just a few larger stars, Eta Carinae, over 5 million times larger than our Sun. There's Betelgeuse, 300 times larger than Eta Carinae. And then there's this monster VY Canis Majoris, 1 billion times bigger than our Sun. The largest star ever discovered. In the universe, the size matters. So far, the astronomers have discovered about 500 solar systems with their own big, huge, or giant stars. In our galaxy alone, there may be billions of them. Other galaxies that are seen in the Hubble Deep Field images are just a part of billions and billions of the cosmic web galaxies. These all form our universe. we've discovered less than 0.1% of it. What do you think resides beyond it? More universes? The huge multiverse? The scientists have not yet detected any border of the universe. Maybe it never ends. Is the universe welcoming or hostile? Take time to comprehend what you've just seen. Let the information sink in your brain, and you'll realize we are so small. Tell us what you think about everything you've just heard and seen. Share with us your ideas about the space exploration and what might wait us out there. Click the subscribe button to stay on the smart side of YouTube.